Back in the, wow.
Check the list.
All right. Oh, we're back into South Africa now. From Claremont, South Africa, with 16 tickets, Richard Thomason. All right, 5 more.
Richie's in the Western States. Come on! Yes, boys!
Hey everyone, so it's Saturday the 1st of April. It's exactly 12 weeks to Western States, so started training middle of December under a coach, and it's been pretty tough going up to now, pretty consistent, but a long time before I started feeling strong enough to run some decent miles. It's 2 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. I didn't run this morning because my son was doing a gala. So we just got home from that, and now I've got to set off and do a 35k mountain run. So here I am at Alphen Trails and about to set off. Going to play with this GoPro, which I've had since my birthday, but haven't had a chance to use yet. So I'm going to try and get up and running with this thing now. So not really looking forward to this. It's going to be 4 hours out on the trails, a bit of heat today. Try and get a bit more acclimatized. But we're coming into winter now, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to this one. But let's get it over and done with, and then we're off to PE tomorrow for Nipper Nationals. Alrighty, see you guys in a bit. So yeah, we're about an hour in, only 7.5 k's done, but 600 vert. I'm just going up the concrete track to Neck. Slow going, but we're making some progress. It's a little bit better than my mood when we started, and just look at that view, afternoon view over False Bay, magic. Check in again in about an hour. Okay, so we're 2 hours and 3 minutes into the run, 19.5 k's down, so moving a bit faster that last hour after doing most of the ascent. Climbed 813 meters, so probably about another 200 or so to go, I'd say. Opted not to go down Castiles today, quite technical and takes up quite a bit of time, and just aiming to get this done. Feeling quite good the last hour, and a few downhills now, and then I'm gonna put some music in and do a little 9k loop back before heading back to Alphen Trails and the car. Okay, so 28 down, 3 hours gone, 28.5 k's, and just had a last little drink. Stopped at Cecilia, I love to drink here, and I'm gonna mosey on down to Alphen Trails and finish it up. I think I'll probably get about 33 k's and call it a day. Till next time, cheers. Here we go.
Hi, Papa! Hi, Papa!
Right, guys, we're 1 night in. We just stayed a night in San Bruno, and we've picked up our rental car. It's a bit weird driving on the left. Say hi, Lou.
Hi.
And the boys in the back, they've just been at Target and got some chips and Gatorade and things like that. And we're heading out to Tahoe. Got about a 3-hour journey, and then we're heading to like an American barbecue at Auburn after we've checked in at our hotel in Truckee. So it looks like a beautiful day. We had a bit of wind yesterday, and yeah, we're just kind of trying to navigate our way out the city now. So see you guys later. climbing pretty rapidly now. We've gone on to 2 lanes and we're at 965 meters above sea level. It's getting pretty scenic here, lots of pine trees around. We've gone through Auburn and the Forest Hill turnoff, and about 50 minutes until we turn off to Lake Tahoe and Truckee. We'll be heading back the other way, funny enough, tonight for an American barbecue at the finish for the international guys. Okay, now it's 1600 meters and there's our first glimpse of snow, and we're nearing Truckee, about 31 minutes away now. Absolutely beautiful out here.
We're going, it's going to be dry. There's no snow all the way to the finish. The burn area in the Forest Service, the trail is probably as smooth and fast as it's been since I've been around the race. It's, we paid the Forest Service and Sierra Butte Trail Stewards to come in and help mitigate.
Hi guys, so here we are at the start of the Western States Endurance Run 2023. It's about 37 hours to the start, and I can't believe it's finally come. I mean, I've been trying to get into this race for 10 years, 11 years, and it's quite something to be here. So yeah, we're going to start just down there. It looks like a run around here, up to the escarpment, and head out on our journey, which is 100 miles. So yeah, we're at like 3:27, so we were up at 5 o'clock this morning. So what's that? 10 hours and a half into the day. It feels like we've been awake for a long time, so it's going to be a long day out there. The heat won't be such a factor. Apparently it's one of the coldest years on record, but it still feels quite warm. I mean, I know I've got a jersey on here, but I want to take it off, and when you're running and exercising, it's going to be quite warm out there. Yeah, getting quite nervous now. Got my family here with me, which is fantastic, and you know, I think things happen for a reason. You know, if I'd got in 10 years ago, Carl wouldn't have been here at all. He wouldn't have been born yet. Jamie would have been tiny and would have been a mission for Louise running around with a small baby. Just so happened my best friend Clive is over here seeing his brother in New Jersey, and he agreed to come over and second me and crew me for the night. So Lou and the boys will be you know, running around in the day, and then Clive will take over at sort of Forest Hill when it gets dark. And then I've got 2 international guys who I linked up with on the portal. So an American guy called Rob, who's going to run with me from Forest Hill, which is about 100 k's or 62 miles, down to Chuckee River. And from there's a guy called Olivier, who's a French guy, and he will run with me through to Auburn. So yeah, super stoked. We're going to head on back to Truckee, just fill up the car with gas, and be back here tomorrow for the registration and the final briefing, and then it's showtime. Super stoked, and catch you on the race. So how am I feeling? I mean, it's difficult to say how you'll do. You know, 100 miles is a long time to run for. I've only done 100 miler before, and it was a long day. I really had to dig deep to get under 24 hours. So what have I done differently this time? I think I did a lot more strength training. In fact, I did no strength training for Kalkloof. I got a coach, and I've tried to do a lot more trail running on the weekend, whereas Kalkloof I was doing sort of more on the road because it's a lot of running, which is the same case as Western States, but I've tried to just get out on the mountain a lot more on the weekends. A lot more quality. My coach Linda's had me doing fartleks and tempo sessions quite often, hill sessions, and I think that's helped a lot. I haven't really felt this fit in years, so let's hope. I've managed to wind back the years a little bit. You know, the grey's coming on here, but I'm I'm looking forward to this roll of the dice, and hope to start slow and just be judicious about the whole thing, and see how it goes. So super stoked, and yeah, catch you later. Registration line, and we're going on in. Another South African.
You're good to go, so run your race, have fun.
Thank you so
And
much.
I'll see you in Auburn at the finish line, okay?
Perfect.
Are you gonna pace him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you too.
Cool.
That's a good time. That's a moment. Which wrist?
Don't forget that. I'll let you see right up those stairs. Okay. Thanks for answering the rush.
And we exit. Such a schweig.
After everybody leaves, let's take the white card.
You definitely want to beat that
All right. You grab this and follow this around. Enjoy the run.
Good Lord, Drew Max sucks for you. Yes, this is gonna literally be like trick or treating. You're just gonna want to hold that.
It's all good. You know, I saw your name on the entrance list ages ago.
Onto a snowbank and then into the Robinson flat 8 station, but that whole last climb out of Duncan Canyon, completely snow-free.
Yep.
So I think that the snow that we're going to see on the course is going to be in that first 10 to 12 miles or so. It sounds like after.
I know. I felt naked. I had the armbands I left in the car. I was like, if I can handle it right now, I can handle it all day. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go sit out. Hey, let's go, guys. Good to see you.
Minutes in, 2.5 kilometers, and we're going fast. Everyone's walking now, slow going, snow underfoot, Here's the sunrise. Almost at the top. The escarpment is there. A lot of powder out this morning. There's the top of the escarpment, about 5 minutes to the hour. See if you can get a look back there. And turn this around. A glimpse of me. Still pretty slow going underfoot, but so stoked to be here. .6 kilometers in the high country. So much snow here. You guys slipping and sliding around. There we go. Down the slope. Woo! So much fun. Lots of snow getting in the shoes, lots of mud, lots of snow melt. Sliding our way down here. .2 kilometers in. Okay, time for another update. We're heading towards the Lion Ridge. Almost there, I think now. We're 3 hours 38 into the race. Hell of a slow going still. Feeling the altitude a bit, I won't lie. And a few guys passing me. I think I'm on the low 100s. Not too worried, but definitely feeling the altitude, I won't lie. Snow's thinning out a bit. And starting to warm up. So, here we go. Coming up for 33 k's, just in the distance you might be able to see Lake Tahoe, and starting to feel a bit better now. Getting into a bit of a groove, heading towards Duncan Canyon, I believe. There's a waist deep creek, so it'll cool us down a bit. Not too warm, and yeah, starting to get into it now. In 4 hours 45 gone. Average pace has come down quite nicely and getting fairly runnable now. Running down to Duncan Canyon. Try and give you a glimpse of Tahoe just out of view. Yeah, feeling decent. 36 k's, 5 hours on the clock. I'm not sure if we get to the creek or the aid station first, but let's have a look. In Canyon Creek, and they've had to put a rope across it. Apparently it's going to be way steep. We're 42 k's in, just under 6 hours. There we go. Yeah, pretty way steep it is. It's cold, nice and refreshing. And there's a trail back there. We're going up to Robinson Flat. Okay, we just run down a long dirt road section, and 7.5 hours in, 53 k's. Last station was Robinson Flat. Saw my family there. I need to dig a bit deep now, but it's wonderful. It feels quite warm, although apparently not warm for Western State standards, and pretty close to the next aid station now. Just ran a long way down on a jeep track, and Miller's Defeat is up next. Okay, it's time for another check-in. I've been doing a lot of walking since Miller's Defeat. I think it was Miller's Defeat, then there was Dusty Corners. Now we're heading towards Last Chance before we head down to the canyons. And yeah, it's pretty hot and I'm feeling nauseous. I've tried to get down, well, I got down some fruit flakes and some Wheatsworth crackers. Drank a whole Coke at the last aid station, and maybe I overhydrated, but it tasted good. I need to get something wholesome in my belly, like a sami or some soup or broth. About 2k to the next aid station, I think. Okay, leaving Last Chance. 69 kilometers done, 9.5 hours. Average pace 8:21. I had a good sit down there. Piece of ginger, 3 pieces of banana, some Canada Dry ginger ale. They filled my bottle with water. They put water on my head and wet my sleeves. So we're heading to the canyons now, 2 kilometers, and then I'm gonna wet myself in the creek again. And then heading up to Devil's Thumb, and we go down again to El Dorado Creek, and then up to Michigan Bluff to see the family again. So yeah, I'm hanging in there. Okay, we've climbed in and out that canyon. We're almost at Devil's Thumb. It's just up there. Hell of a steep climb. I'm still battling bad nausea. Had some ginger, didn't really seem to help for long. It could only be the heat or the fact that I drank too much Coke early on, or the altitude, which is now a lot lower. So we're coming up to Devil's Thumb, go straight down to El Dorado Creek and up to Michigan Bluff, same thing again. 76 done, 11 hours 4 minutes. Sure, the silver's going to be tough. The trail gets easier and easier after canyons, and it should be easy after dark to run, but I have to dig deep. That last K was 19 minutes. Crikey. Okay, so out of Devil's Thumb, they finally had some soup there, which I thought would do the trick. So I had 2 cups of that and 2 of these sour popsicles, which are great tasting, and then some more Canada Dry ginger ale, more water over the head, and then as I left the aid station I brought it all up. I almost feel refreshed and cleansed now, so I'm going to try and run a bit. We're heading to El Dorado Creek now. Time's running, but it is getting to late afternoon, so there's still another, sure, what is it now? It's 4:20. Another 5 hours of light though. Okay, approaching El Dorado Creek. Got a good section of running down here where I felt good, but also nausea returning. I'm sure it must be heat. Try to grab an ice popsicle and lie down in this beautiful looking creek. There we go. Michigan Bluff. Here we are. Still struggling with nausea. Out of the canyons. Trying to eat something now. Of course, it's supposed to be much easier. And
Fantastic. You're rocking this. You're gonna do great the rest of the way. Thanks, buddy. Yeah.
How you doing?
How's it, Jomo? Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. My nausea's gone. Had a dip in the creek, and just been walking up a hill with this guy Alex here. And he's doing great. Talking running trivia and UTMB and stuff. So, yeah. So I need to grab my pack and my light now and meet Rob.
All right, you got about a half a mile of dirt slightly downhill.
Yeah?
Perfect chance to jog.
Okay, cool.
The boy's gonna ride with you.
Yeah, awesome. And down. I want the next to light on. Put a Coke in.
I'll get it to bring
Coke. Yeah, thanks, bro. Alright, you guys gotta go around, don't you?
Gotta go around, please. Thank
No,
you.
to me till the end of it. Where do they end?
How's that?
Right, 16 hours and 5 minutes in, so that makes it 9 p.m. We've just gone through Cal 1 and we're heading towards Cal 2, and here's Rob behind. Whoop, I don't know if you can see much, and in great company for the last 15 kilometers, and he'll be joining me down to the river. Alright, we have gone through Cal 3 and we are heading towards Rocky Chucky, famous river crossing. We'll go across in a raft and hear the river below us, but it's going to take us another 5 miles to get there, which is 8 k's. So we've done 117. We should cross in 124.8 or something like that. So yeah, I had a really nice good patch for about 20 k's, and then
You were like way under.
now we're just kind of walking, and
Doesn't matter, man. If
gone
you're
a bit-
still moving.
a bit of wheels off at the moment, but we're holding our position. 1 or 2 have passed us, but yeah, about 11 p.m. now, and getting into the night shift properly now. So how's it, Rob? Woo! Coming down to Rocky Chucky river crossing. Look at that, leading the way out the canyon, and here's the aid station welcoming us in, and we got 124 k's on the clock. There we go, across Rocky Chucky. There's my pacer, Olivia. He'll be taking me through the finish, and yeah, lots of flow. That's why we're on rafts. Clive has all my supplies here.
These two boats supposed to be nearby, I think, no?
He's
going to meet
supposed
us
to.
near Gate Gate.
Right, we're approaching Auburn Lake Trails. We took a wrong turn off the Green Gate, so we're a little bit out of distance. Maybe lost 20 to 30 minutes. Alright folks, here's Olivia. She's been pacing me half the night. We're approaching the iconic No Hands Bridge. And there it is. Wow, what a sight to behold. And look at that, American River. Absolutely beautiful. Here we are witnessing the second sunrise, and oh, it's been a hell of a day. Woohoo! Denk it over, Gazan. Woo! Hello. Again, Clive. Look, man. Clive creeped me all night.
Morning, team. Way to go.
Thanks. Thanks.
We're on the final mile.
Yeah. Switch it off, man.
Done last soul 3 times. Hurt and Iron Horse. He's a safety coach officer and wants to give a shout out to his wife Tasha and also Coach Don and Sam. From Cali, Alberta. And he is following by Richard Thompson of Cape Town, South Africa.
Way to go.
Richard Thomason from Cape Town, South Africa.
Well done!
Happy? Thanks a lot.
Right behind Jamie, 9 seconds, Richard Thomason. In a time of 26:02:47, Brian Klug. At 26:08, Kevin Jordan.